Entering Pawtucket presents Phenomenal Rhode Island Women, Part 2. March is Women's History Month, and this March, Entering Pawtucket is celebrating trailblazing Rhode Island women. Today, we highlight these phenomenal RI women. Mary Elizabeth Lizzie Murphy, 1894 to 1964. Known in her time as the Queen of Baseball, Lizzie Murphy was the first woman to play professional baseball, but also broke ground for men and women in the sport by being the first person of any sex to play on both American and National League teams. Growing up in Rhode Island, Murphy got into baseball when she was a teenager, and by age 17, knew she was good enough to be paid for her talent. She played against some of the best players of the time, including the Boston Red Sox and Satchel Paige. Cano-Morales, 1968, present. Cano-Morales is an example of how a community can benefit from more diverse voices, and how everyone benefits when the needs of every group are being met. Using her background as a first-generation Colombian American, Morales has served as a mentor within the Latino community of Rhode Island, particularly in Central Falls, where she mentored and advised the city's first Latino mayor, James Diosa. In Central Falls, her work has boosted parental engagement in the Latino community, reducing teen pregnancy and dropout rates, and has helped encourage Latino leaders statewide. Dorothy R. Crockett, 1910 to 1965. The first African-American woman admitted to the Rhode Island bar, Dorothy Crockett made headlines in 1932 when, at age 21, she opened a private practice in Rhode Island. Not only was she the first African-American woman to do so, but she was one of the very few women of any background who was practicing law at that time. Crockett's relatively short but dynamic law career blazed trails, not only for African-American women, but for women in general, at a time when very few women were even applying for admission into the Rhode Island bar. In fact, she was the last woman admitted to the bar for a decade, and the last African-American admitted to the bar until 1970. The Roger Williams University School of Law has gone on to dedicate a classroom in her honor. Like and comment and stay tuned for Phenomenal Rhode Island Women Part 3. Remember to visit enteringpawtucket.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Entering Pawtucket.